Ancient planet. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words. The words. The words. Bastion of ancient civilization. A keeper of galaxy wisdom is invaded by alien armies. Use powerful ancient technologies and defeat the attack of enemy armies. It's a tower defense game, guys, from Russia, the Soviet Union, the motherland. It's Russia!
We are the Russians, yes, we are the Russians. We are the Russians who hack leaderboards. We love to just hack you, cause we are the Russians.
Sorry about that, guys. We all know the Russians aren't hackers. I'm only having a bit of fun. Right, let's get on with this. So what this is a tower defense game that started life on a tablet. And before you all run away fucking screaming, just hang on. I know that's all the ingredients for disaster, but funnily enough, this game is good. I've played it for 13 and a half hours so far, which, considering I've only had it about 10 days, is a lot of hours. I didn't need to do 13 hours to get this review. I could have done 1 hour and got the review, but I can't stop playing it. It's just so much fun to play. It has a progression system, which is quite in-depth for a tower defense game. You collect all these coins that randomly drop. Yes, we've got RNG in this. Coins randomly drop from mobs as you kill them. And you collect these gold coins, and with these coins you upgrade your towers. What happens is the coins are used to actually buy the upgrades so that the upgrade exists, and you do that in between the battles, and then during the battle you can utilize that upgrade on the battle. So for example, let's take the machine gun tower. If you don't buy any upgrades from it, you can't upgrade it during a battle. But after the battle, if you bought, say, a couple of upgrades for that tower, then the next time you have a battle, you put the machine gun tower down, you can then evolve that tower with the currency that you get for killing aliens during the battle. So you can upgrade your towers during the battle, providing you've unlocked the upgrade, which you do after the battle. I'm nearly through to the end of the game, but I'm stuck. And there's one tower I haven't actually unlocked yet. But what you get is machine gun towers, you have these energy towers, you have slow you down towers, and you have a boost tower, which isn't a lot really, but what you have to understand is the towers evolve. So as you spend coins to upgrade the towers, they change as they evolve up. For example, the machine gun tower eventually becomes a missile launcher or a huge cannon. You can choose which one it wants to be. You can have both on the same map if you like, because when you are upgrading the tower, at a certain point you decide that particular tower for this particular map is going to be a missile tower. You might have a machine gun nest next to that you evolve into a big cannon. It works like that, so you actually have more than the 4 towers that I've just mentioned. The mobs are brutal, absolutely fucking brutal they are. It's one of the hardest tower defense games I've ever played. In fact, I'll come into that later on when I talk about the actual difficulty of the game, but at the minute I just want to talk about the map layout and the enemies. The important thing about the enemies is you must know your enemy. Some enemies will absorb up to 60% of the damage of your weapons before they will take anything. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Machine guns do not do very good against certain enemies, and the energy towers don't do very good against certain enemies. So you've got to really look at what the next wave is, and you can do by clicking on the little avatar at the bottom right of the screen where it shows you a picture of the mob that's coming, and you may need to boost your towers that do damage to that mob. There are little ore areas around the map that can be mined for more money, and you have to place a mine on them, so you got a bit of resource management going on. The mines cost 1 gold initially to put it down, but they're upgradable with more gold. But do you upgrade that mine with more gold coins, or do you keep the gold coins to upgrade your towers at the end of the battle? So you've got a lot of decisions to make. You might not be able to get to the ore field that could be blocked by rocks. So you have to place a tower next to the rocks because everything's destructible, and tell your tower to attack the rocks. But if it's attacking the rocks, it's not attacking the mobs that's coming. So you have to keep diverting it from the mobs to the rock and keep wearing down the rocks. There's other things around there as well. There's other statues and things that you can destroy. They give you resources as well when you kill them, but more importantly, they may be blocking a vital area where you need to put a tower, so you have to take that down. There's also towers that are there to heal the mobs, and you've got to take them down really, really fast. And so you have to place a tower next to their towers, if you like, to knock them down. It is so stressful at times when you're trying to do it, and frustrating when you've got all your towers lined up and you're murdering the mobs, and then they get to a healing tower and they all get fucking healed. It's so demoralizing, and so you have to get these towers down fast. What annoys me in a lot of tower defense games is you're massively restricted on where you can place your towers. I mean, I like customization. I like to be able to just do it my way. I want to put a tower over there, let us put a fucking tower over there. So essentially, you've got the whole map to put the towers. The only problem is I haven't yet come across a map that allows mazing, and I would really love that. Just like a blank canvas map. Well, not totally blank, put a few rocks, a few trees and a couple of squirrels and a skunk on it or something, but a map where I can lay a course out. I would like a cheap blocking tower as well. I would like a bit more of that. We do have roadblocks, but you only get a few free with each map, and the amount that you get varies, and then again you have to spend gold coins to buy more in, and these are essential in the early game when you have to maybe hold a set of enemies in the range of your towers by putting one of these big blocking stones down. But the aliens get through the stones really fast, but you can upgrade your stones as well. You can also upgrade your castle at the end where they have to get through. You can upgrade your guns on the castle, the door and things. So you can upgrade pretty much everything in the game, which is one of the endearing things that I like about this game. But where the problem is you have to grind. You can go back to earlier levels, which is a great feature to farm gold coins, but what I'm finding out, and a lot of other people are judging by the forums, is when you get onto the penultimate island, it becomes so bloody hard, it becomes so difficult that you just cannot progress with the stuff that you would naturally have at that stage of the game. And I've found that I've had to farm probably 2 hours just doing old maps just to get gold coins, and it's fun at first, but then it gets tedious, and then you kind of just think, is it worth it? Do I really want to go on? Because you know that when you even get past the next island, there's another one, and you're going to have to go back and grind even more. And so the balance between fun and progress just becomes diminished, and you just want to give up. And I have actually pretty much given up now. But I have spoken to the developers about this, and they are aware that this is a problem, and they are tweaking the AI on the end maps for pricks like me who are shit. Maybe it's because they're Russians and they think that you're just supposed to hack the last 2 maps. Nah, sorry. Just ring the bell and it'll be all good. There we go. Everything's better now because of the bell. So they're going to do that. So the maps are going to get tweaked at the end, which is great, because then I'll be able to finish the game. And I really do want to finish this game because I love it and I'm really enjoying it. Another gripe I've got with it is the sound has just an on or an off switch, which is bloody ridiculous because you can't alter the volume and it blasts. And if you're talking to somebody on Skype or TeamSpeak or Mumble or any other voice communications, it's just, you've got to switch it off. You've just literally got to or go into your voice application and start tweaking all the levels, but I can't be asked to do that every time I want to play fucking Ancient Planet. So I end up just having to mute the fucking sound, which is so annoying in 2015. So again, I've had a word with the devs about that, and they're going to fix that. They're going to sort something out. It does need fixing. It's crazy that you can't alter the volume with a slider. I mean, I'm sure it's not the hardest thing to code in, but overall, I mean, I'm a huge tower defense nut, and I don't just like every tower defense game, as you've probably seen by some of the reviews that I've done, but this one is great, and it's only $6.99. So there you go, guys. Ancient Planet, definitely worth a buy.